Oh man, it really is true what they say, hey? Professional wrestling done right is the greatest form of entertainment in the world. And man, you know, and they also tell you sometimes you don't remember anything but at the finish. And when the fucking finish is good, you're just left happy. And us wrestling fans today, we're happy. I was driving home from my Wrestlemania watch party, and I'm just like happy. I'm just smiling. It's almost like I just came from another world. It's like I left that Wrestlemania party, and it's like I was like going back to like a reality. Like not saying my reality is bad or anything, but it's almost like I left like some magical IWC world, and now it's like back to like the outside. I'm like, what the fuck? But I was like driving home and I was just happy. I was playing like happy music, like feel good music. Like, this show just left me happy. Like, we talked about night one, how night one was like a little bit like, but night two, I feel like more than made up for it with a hot end and a hot finish, like a very hot beginning and a very hot finish. And a pretty good in between as well. Yeah. And I'm actually thinking they probably could add another match, like that Andre Giant Battle Royal, or like maybe like a female match of like some sort. Probably could have been added on this night, but overall it was good. I loved it. There's so much to talk about, but it's like 11:22. But I just felt like I had to upload something before my next upload, which will probably be like after work tomorrow, like 2-3 hours before Raw. So I at least wanted to get my thoughts in now on WrestleMania Night 2. So if there's anything I forget, I will talk about it tomorrow, because that's usually what happens. I literally, the second I hit stop recording on OBS, I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about that. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Happens all the time. But man, Cody Rhodes is our new champion. He's our new WWE Undisputed Champion. Oh, there actually is a video of Undertaker sprinting away. Yo, they're sick for that. That's so sick. I was thinking this man was the one underneath the ring, bro. I just fucking saw this video right now. I'll actually pull it up later. I'm saving all these videos. Um, yeah. So, oh my god, where do we start here, bro? This show is just a feel good fucking show. Let me open up Wikipedia and we could start actually. All right, so night one opened with True. Dude, I can't believe Wikipedia even got this on here too. That's literally insane. Wikipedia has Damian Priest defeated Drew McIntyre by pinfall 9 seconds. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh, also, what's fucked up is my camera. All right, so the show opens up with Drew McIntyre versus Seth. Even in here, you have Seth. It was only a 10-minute match. That's crazy. I thought it was longer than that. That was a really good match too. So the show opens up with two awesome entrances. Drew McIntyre has like a Scottish band out there playing bagpipes, and then as he's walking down to the ring, shades of John Cena from WrestleMania like 18 or something, a long time ago, when he had a bunch of John Cena's all the way down the entrance hallway, like, doing the "You Can't See Me," and he runs through all of them. But this time, no, this is actually more of an homage to Undertaker, WrestleMania 20, when Undertaker had like the torch like people and he was like walking underneath it. This was basically Drew McIntyre, but the people had swords. So that was a good entrance. Seth Rollins' entrance looked like some New Orleans parade. I thought it was fucking awesome. I love good entrances because that's a part of Mania. Like, you watch Mania to see the spectacle, you watch like the end of feuds, but you're also watching, yeah, you're literally watching for like the spectacle. You're watching to see these over the top entrances. Like, you're watching for all like the mumbo jumbo. And Seth Rollins' entrance was that too. Fucking awesome entrance. And then they had their match. The match started off with Drew McIntyre Claymore kicking Seth Rollins, and that one got like a near pinfall. It kept the fans right on their toes from the beginning. And then Drew McIntyre's kind of beating him on the outside. And then Drew McIntyre's beating him on the outside, grabs the phone from his wife, and he starts doing something on the phone. No one really knows what the fuck he's doing, but then he hands like the phone back to his wife. Then we find out later, this motherfucker, mid-match, mid-World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania, was tweeting out, "Bored at work, lol." And like the meme on that now is fucking hilarious, because like now he lost, so he tweeted "fuck," and it has like 143,000 fucking likes. And then also Bad Bunny, like what's it called, not retweeting, subtweeting, he like subtweeted and said, "Hope you had a good shift at work," or something like that. But that was hilarious. So he worked over the leg. I believe he hit like 6 claymores on Seth. I forgot who went through a table one time, but it was like a good 10-minute match. It was like very fast paced, very back and forth. It was an understandable 10 minutes because Seth was still hurt from last night. Worked over his leg, hit him with a lot of claymores. That claymore at the beginning even like took a lot of him. And then finally hit him with a claymore. Seth got up, hit him with another one, pinned him. Drew McIntyre finally got his WrestleMania moment. He was so happy, almost pulling like a Cody in the main event, you know, like grabbing the title, like, "Oh my god, is this really mine?" And he's like sitting there, and like, this is where the storytelling is so awesome, because he's not saying a word, but from his facial expression, you basically like read on his face, "Man, this is everything I've been talking about for like months and months and months, and like finally I achieved it." Like you could read all that on his face. And he goes up to his wife, who's like front row. He kisses her, hands her the belt, hugs her. And then I forgot also to say, CM Punk was a guest commentator, a special commentator for this match. He actually came out like right before like the show started on like the WrestleMania kickoff. So Drew goes out to him with the title, hops on the announce table. Hops on the announce table, is like crouched down on the announce table, like basically hovering above Punk, fucking talking shit to him. And then he stands up, gives him the suck it. And then CM Punk stands up and trips him. And then CM Punk takes off his fucking arm brace and hits Drew McIntyre with it. The fans went crazy when he took off his brace, like, "Oh my god, is he actually not hurt again?" And then right when he hits Drew McIntyre with the brace, the meme that is taken over all of 2023 going into 2024, the Judgment Day music hits, the person turns towards the entranceway, but this time with CM Punk. They literally did this meme again with CM Punk. Fucking hilarious. Judgment Day music hits, Damian Priest sprints down to the ring. He sprints around like the side of the ring where Drew McIntyre is just getting up, hits him with the briefcase, smokes him, hands her off the briefcase, says, "I want to cash in right now." There's Drew McIntyre in the ring. Before they're even both standing up, the bell rings, hits him with the South of Heaven choke slam, pins him. Damian Priest is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Damian Priest finally woke up from his slumber, finally decided he wanted to pull Seth Rollins, cash in on the biggest event of all time. And he's our new World Heavyweight Champion. And this whole like sequence, this is like the first half an hour of the show, bro. And this shit is like pro wrestling at its fucking finest. Like every story coming together. And like the thing that was beautiful of this story, there's so many beautiful things about this story. So like Seth Rollins had an amazing title reign. It was like 320 days. Seth Rollins loses. He's on the outside. Drew's like holding the title, feeling he got his validations. Seth's crying. Like Seth's actually like in tears that like now he lost. And like he's like pointing at Drew, and you can't hear him, but you could read his lips saying, "You fucking deserve it, man," while he's crying. Like crying that he lost, but like he knows the person that took the title deserves it, because like Drew McIntyre's been telling him all this stuff this whole time, like, you know, like, you're not focused, like Ronnie's a champion that's gonna like focus just on this, not on other things. He's like, "I could be that guy, I'm gonna take the burden off you," whatever. And then maybe Seth Rollins was realizing he had too much on his plate and it fucking cost him, and he's like, "You know what, Drew, you're right." And like this is such beautiful storytelling because like Drew McIntyre's obsession with becoming champion almost held like the same as his obsession with CM Punk, and he hammered home to like at Rollins, like, why are you focused on the bloodline? Like, why are you focused on the bloodline? Focus on this match. Meanwhile, the whole time he's actually more focused on CM Punk like this whole time, like just as much, so much that it cost him. He could have won, celebrated with his wife, because he wasn't that hurt. He wasn't hurt enough for Damian Priest like to come down. So like Damian Priest wasn't coming down. Like Drew McIntyre still looked like he was pretty fucking fresh, and like he was celebrating for a long time. Could have celebrated with his wife, gave her the kiss, whatever, took the title and left. But his obsession with Punk took over, and he had to go to the announce table and talk shit to him. CM Punk wasn't doing anything. CM Punk was chilling, but then he kept on talking shit to him. And then after he's done talking shit to him, CM Punk was still sitting there, had him with the suck it, teasing him a bit more. And then CM Punk reached his fucking limit and like started attacking him. But like his focus on CM Punk was almost the same as Seth in the bloodline, and it actually costed Drew, which is like the irony of this whole story. And it's just masterful storytelling. Like, you couldn't get the storytelling. I mean, maybe back in the 90s, maybe sometimes, but you couldn't get the storytelling from Vince, bro. This is masterful. This is masterful storytelling from Triple H. And there's even like that meme where like I think it's from like a rap music video where like he's like he has like a pencil and he's writing on the paper, but it's like flames. The whole house is in flames. The pen's in flames. The paper's in flames. The book's in flames. Like just writing straight fucking heat. That's what this was. It's just straight heat. This is everybody's stories culminating. We have Clash of the Castle in Scotland in 2 months. Drew might get his title back there, might get some sort of redemption in his home country. But like he had his moment here, but then his ironic obsession, which was not with the title, which was someone else, cost them. He got overzealous. He celebrated too much. He felt like he finally got his validation, finally got his moment, but he got overzealous. And it cost them. And it was beautiful fucking storytelling. Everyone in the household, when we were watching this, even though like we're like waiting for it to happen, like it still hit like crack. It still hit like crack. It was fucking phenomenal. Great. Like if you could find a way to watch this first half hour of Mania, bro, I'd fucking do it, bro. This shit was awesome. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. All right, then we got the Street Profits versus AOP in a Philadelphia street fight. So before they even come out, Busted Open Podcast's own Bully Ray is the special guest referee, bro. I actually want to see if he tweeted. I actually want to go on Busted Open. I want to go on Busted Open Twitter. So before the match even starts, Busted Open's Bully Ray is the special guest referee of this Philadelphia street fight. He comes out to his music, all that shit. So that happened. And then so some of the match is happening, whatever, like they're having a match, everyone's fighting, even BFAB and Scarlett taking shots at each other. And then near the end of the match, to take them both out of the equation, BFAB hits a Russian leg sweep off the apron with Scarlett through a table on the outside, so they're like out of the match. And then at one point, Montez Ford does like his like hop over like the corner post spot. He did it outside on AOP, just like a fucking house show dive. After that, we never saw the AOP ever again. That shit knocked them out. Apparently, like they got knocked the fuck out. So at one point, he does that dive. We never saw him since. Cross and Lashley are in the ring. Cross gets the upper hand, and then he goes for a pin, gets a near 2 count, and then he's like mad because he thinks the ref's not counting properly. So he backs up Bubba in the corner. He's like, "What the fuck, bro? Like that was a 3, whatever, like the heels do." And then Bubba takes out his fucking 3D glasses, puts them on. The crowd pops. Cross turns, gets speared, and then proceeds to get beat up for like what felt like fucking half an hour, but was actually probably like 5 to like 7 minutes. Gets beat up, even to the point where like Street Profits put him on a table on the inside. The table breaks. They go and get a new one. All this is happening. Time is just moving. AOP is nowhere to be seen. They got hit with that house show dive, and they were never seen again. They were in REM 3 sleep on the outside the whole fucking time. I was like, where the fuck are you guys, baby? Your teammate's getting beat up for 10 minutes. You guys are napping at WrestleMania. Wake the fuck up. Like, they're just sleeping out there. And so Karen Cross just gets beat on, you know. They're doing all the fucking signature 3D stuff, the WhatsApp, what's up, like the dive into his fucking nuts, all that shit. And they fucking put him on the table. Montez Ford hits a splash. Bobby Lashley gets the pin. I was just like, where the fuck is AOP, bro? They had just fucking vanished. So that match was 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Holy shit. It felt like AOP was out there on the outside for like what felt like, dude, I don't even know. That felt like they were out there for like 12 minutes, but the whole match was only 8 minutes. So I was just like, where the fuck were they? So anyways, so we have LA Knight versus AJ Styles, and I like for most of these matches, they showed a nice fucking video package. Like, they basically caught up like everybody. They basically caught up like everyone on this shit, which is actually fucking cool. So LA Knight versus AJ Styles, they had a nice video package. I was happy to see my boy LA Knight get his WrestleMania singles match against AJ Styles. And fuck, bro, AJ Styles, bro, he is a fucking pro, bro. He is so good. How old is he? He is, he's only 46. Oh, he's fucking chilling, bro. What a fucking wrestler AJ Styles is, bro. I think like sometimes he could get overlooked now, because like now he's just like on the roster doing his thing, bro. But he is just like the fucking phenomenal one is like an understatement. I feel like he actually is like the phenomenal one. Like, he's so fucking good, bro. And LA Knight's good. Everyone, I don't know why everyone thinks LA Knight's not a good wrestler. LA Knight is really good in the ring. Like, really good in the ring. These two had a good match. You know, like, the fans actually cared about it. And, like, the fans were a lot better on this night because it was a lot fucking warmer out. Got a good reaction. You know, Slim Jim partner, LA Knight, you know, showed, like, the group of Slim... Oh, my bad. Showed the group of Slim Jim winners. I think he even gave the Slim Jim sweepstake winners like the keys to like the car that he drove in. There's like a convertible, like a Slim Jim convertible. Gave them the keys to it. Apparently, like, they won that shit. So LA Knight with a nice victory. Him and AJ Styles had a fucking nice match, bro. I liked it. Like, just a nice like match, you know. Nice 12-minute match. I liked it, bro. LA Knight won. Right fucking finish. AJ Styles awesome in the ring, bro. I was very happy with this. I was very happy with this match. Then after, we had the U.S. title match, which had another... Bro, these video packages... I'm not sure if it's fucking Mr. Lee fitting, but, like, dude, these matches before the pay-per-view matches... Or, I mean, these fucking packages before the matches, bro, are so good, bro. They're so good. Even this U.S. title triple threat match, this fucking video package for it was fucking awesome. Like, awesome. So awesome, bro. You guys need to just go back and watch these. So Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. So Logan Paul, when he makes his entrance, comes with the Prime truck, has another person walking with him with the Prime bottle, like dressed as a Prime bottle costume, whatever. They come out, they're all having the match. And then it gets to a point where Randy Orton has Logan Paul. Actually, I guess I'll just bring this up just to catch up to speed. So, like, the first, like, I felt like 5 minutes of the match, like, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton were just, like, tag teaming Logan, beating him up. And then it got to a point where Randy Orton was making a pinfall, and Kevin Owens had to stop it. Because it's like, bro, I'm not going to let you win. And at that point, it's like, oh, okay. And then Randy Orton tried to sneak RKO him. KO countered it. Orton was like, ooh, what the fuck? Oh, shit, my bad, bro. And then they started fighting from there, and it was actually a triple threat match. And then it got to the point where Kevin Owens is on the outside, Randy Orton is in one corner, Logan Paul's in the fucking fetal position. He's about to hit him with the fucking punt, about to end his career. Hit him with the punt like he was Shane McMahon back in 2009. But then Ray's about to punt him. The Prime bottle pulls Logan out the ring. He takes off the face cover. And I knew it wasn't KSI, like, just because, like, the body frame, KSI's a bit taller, you know, has bigger feet. So it was, like, a smaller person. I was wondering who the fuck it was. And he takes off his face mask, and it is I Show Speed. And I'm like, I would have never fucking thought he would fucking be here. I'm not even gonna lie. And he's fucking barking at Orton. Me and my nephew are fucking laughing our asses off. He's barking at him. And then Orton fucking kicks this fucking little 19-year-old kid, and he goes fucking flying. I think his prime hat like flies off too. Like literally kicks him like a fucking piece of paper. Kicks him like an empty fucking water bottle with like the cap loose, you know? Kicks the water bottle flies, the cap just fucking flies off. Like just like a kick. Kicks him, he just carrying him around too, like a little fucking toy. Takes him up on the announce table and holds him, like has both hands on his face. And Randy Orton barks back at him and then fucking RKO's him. And it didn't go through the table because I Show Speed is probably like 105 pounds soaking wet, so that table didn't break. But he was also in REM 3 sleep like AOP for the rest of the match. Floyd didn't move off that fucking table. It was just straight sleeping. But Orton is so good with like those small things. His just like Orton is like another person, bro. Does all the small things so great, bro. And he's just like such an entertainer without trying so hard to be. Like that's literally the best way to describe it. Orton is such a fucking like good fucking pro wrestler, entertainer. Like he does small things better than anyone in the industry, like by a country mile. He's like the master of like doing the small things where when you're watching at home or even watching the arena, it just does them so well. So then after that, God, this fucking finish, I didn't fucking write it down. I was hoping I could remember. Holy shit, it's all over the place. So then like those brass knucks. At one point, Randy Orton got hit with the brass knucks. And also something I didn't like about this match. Randy Orton hits an RKO on Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens kicks out. Instantly ruined the credibility for the RKO because he's been hitting people with the RKO ever since he came back. No one's been kicking out, and like KO kind of kicked out of it like in the middle of the match, like it was like not even close to being like a grandiose near fall. Didn't like that. Another one, Logan Paul hits Orton with the brass knucks in the chin, supposedly knocks him out, but Orton kicks out like pretty quickly at 2. I thought that was faded, but like Kevin Owens couldn't make the save because Kevin Owens got fucking laid out by the RKO, so he's trying to fucking sell that shit. But he should have made the cover there. So this motherfucker got knocked out, was able to kick out. Like he must just be fucking built different. And then at a point in time, Randy Orton hits the RKO on Kevin Owens in the ring, and then Logan Paul comes back in the ring. He goes to throw Orton out, I believe. I might be messing up the finish. Goes to throw Orton out. Orton reverses it, but then he reverses back, throws him out, and then goes up on the ropes, hits a fucking high fucking whatever splash, bro. Logan's fucking frog splash is so great because in the air he like literally almost does the splits. His hands are like touching his toes while his toes are like out in like the splits in midair, and he goes so high like fucking Montez Ford. Splash KO, pinned him, retained the title. He's gonna be taking that title to Cleveland for SummerSlam for sure, where he's probably gonna lose it there. So he retained. That was a 17-minute, 40-second match. And then we got Bayley versus Io Sky. I'm not gonna lie, like the build for this match was awesome, but for some reason I just didn't like feel that like I didn't feel like the epicness of this match. I don't know, but like they had a good match. It was a 14-minute, 20-second match. It was a good match. The last 3 minutes was awesome. I think Bayley's finish as well is very anticlimactic. Like her Bayley to belly was so awesome because you know the second she hugs someone, everyone knows it's over. But she's doing like this rose petal finish or whatever, where like she kind of has their shin on the back of their head. She's holding their arm and kind of face plants them. It looked very anticlimactic. I feel like she should have ended it after like she went for like the elbow drop, like the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop. Maybe I forgot what it was. But, like hit that elbow. I thought she was gonna pin her there. That would have been a better finish. But then she got her up and did like that face plant, which was like almost made it anticlimactic at that point. Um, that was like a good match. For some reason, I wasn't as invested in it, but like the pot for Bailey fucking winning was so awesome. I don't know. Maybe I just needed to pay attention to this match. I should actually go back and watch this match and like actually give it some more credit because like the build for it was good, but like I didn't feel like the big fight feel. I don't know why, but the entrances were awesome. I like the entrances. Um, yeah, I don't know why Bailey kind of came out like as an Egyptian like queen or whatever. Had these people like carrying her and then like fuck bowing down to her feet. I kind of thought it was like I thought it was like a heel thing. I'm not even gonna lie. And then we had the main event, and everyone says if the ending of a show is good, you know, almost kind of makes you like forget about all like the horrible shit. But like that was the case for night one. But this one, we had a pretty good show. We had a pretty good show. Awesome opener. The street fight was what the fuck it was. Whatever. Like the fucking fans, like the fans reacted to it. It was like a pretty cool 8 minutes. The LA Knight match was good. U.S. title match was good. The Bailey match was good with the finish. Everyone was fucking so happy for Bailey. And then we got Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. 33 minutes, 25 seconds, Bloodline Rules match. I honestly thought that this Bloodline Rules match was going to be like The Rock out there constantly throwing obstacles at Cody to like fuck him over. Like, you know, like Cody tries to do some, oh yeah, oh no, you can't do that or like whatever. I thought it was going to be along those lines, but like it was like the first 20 minutes was classic Roman Reigns match, you know, starts off slow, you know, like they do like some chain wrestling, they do like some whatever. But this time it was like a no disqualification match instantly. Like I literally thought the Bloodline Rules was just gonna be a street fight all of a sudden because like they're going, you know, like they're doing like the main event things they do at the beginning where like they go back and forth. They're doing like drop down, fucking a leapfrog, you know, shoulder tackle, you know, they're doing all that shit. And then like they go off into the audience on the exact same side where like they went yesterday, like they fight there for a bit, then they come back. Roman Reigns gets the heat. This is like the first 20 minutes, just a slow Roman Reigns 20 minutes, you know how it usually is. And then it starts to kick into gear because then Cody, I believe, is going for like the crossroads. I think he hit one and then he picks him up for the other one. Um, okay, so even before that happens, so like as Roman Reigns is like, okay, my bad, I actually have notes for this match, like a small bit of notes, and then I stopped taking notes. So Roman Reigns is fucking getting the heat, and then Roman Reigns delivers a crossroad on Cody. Cody kicks out, and then you could hear Roman saying, "Man, that move fucking sucks." He's like, "That move don't beat nobody." So I actually thought that was funny. Um, and there's a point in the match where he low blowed Cody on the outside. Ref couldn't do anything about it, and then he fucking powerbombed through the table. This is all part of like the heat. And I love how for like 12 years, the whole time I've been watching Roman since 2012, he's been hitting like the Superman punch in all of his matches. Hasn't pinned a single fucking person in over a decade with the fucking Superman punch. And every time a person kicks out, he is the most shocked man on the planet that he has not pinned someone with the fucking Superman punch. Even though he's never pinned anyone with it, he still acts like, holy fuck, I hit my finish and no one's kicking out. I'm like, brother, it's not even your finish. No one's kicking out. Or I mean, everyone's kicking out of that shit. So that's also hilarious. So then there's a point in the match where Cody's finally making his comeback. I believe he hits one crossroads. He's going for the second one. And Jimmy Uso comes and super kicks him again. And then Jey Uso's music hits. Jey Uso starts sprinting down, but Jimmy Uso meets him halfway, and they have a way better 30-second altercation on the entrance ramp than their whole entire match from yesterday. They're fighting. Jey Uso super kicks him and then spears him off the stage on the side where like there's like a platform like table or whatever, like they fall through. Never hear from them again. And then they keep fighting in the ring. And then just like last year, Cody Rhodes goes for the crossroads one time, hits it. Second time, hits it. Third time, goes to the same side where Solo spiked him last time, and Solo comes again, but Solo comes from like a different side this time, and he fucking spikes him. And then Solo rolls Roman on for the pin. Cody Rhodes kicks out at 2. Solo's frustrated, gets him up, stands him in the corner. Roman goes for a spear, hit the spear and spike combo. Cody kicks out at 2 again. The fans are cheering. And then Solo's standing in the ring, frustrated, wondering what he's going to do. And then John Cena's music hits. And man, I could tell I'm old because I used to watch. John Cena was my babyface growing up. Like, he's the babyface I watched when I was a kid growing up. You know, like that's my babyface. I was the let's go Cena. You know, I'm the one that was like so obsessed with all those fucking different color shirts you'd have every month. You know, like that was me. So seeing him run down to the ring and that run to the ring looking a bit too hard on him. Like you could tell. I was like, God damn, bro. Like, holy shit. You really got to appreciate the times when you have them. Because fuck. Like, I fucking saw the way he was fucking run down to the ring. And I'm like, God damn. It feels like just yesterday when I was a kid. I was watching him sprint down to the ring so fucking athletically. But, fuck. Anyways. So then Cena gets in there. Hits clothesline Solo outside, hits the AA on Roman, and then he takes off his shirt, throws in the audience, goes outside, hits Solo with the AA through the announce table, and then he's standing there. And then the camera goes perfect because it's his face, showing his face, and then it's also showing the entranceway in the back, fucking kind of blurred out, and the Rock's music hits. And he's like staring up like, oh, I know who that is. Then The Rock comes down. He has his belt. He's like fuck looking all mad. John Cena and The Rock get in the ring, face to face. Crowd's going wild. And then Cena's like all hype, like, yeah, I'll fucking show you. Goes to throw a punch. Rock ducks. Hits him with the Rock bottom. And then The Rock's standing there. He's on top. He's all fucking confident. And then the gong hits, and I love whenever the gong hits, everyone immediately looks up like, oh fuck, I know that sound. Like, you know, it's almost like you hear that sound, it's almost like your mind's going to the shadow realm, like, holy fuck, I know what that is. It's almost like you're going to the sunken place, you know. You hear that gong, you're like, whoa, holy shit. So then like the gong hits, place goes dark, it comes back, Undertaker's in the ring. The Rock's like fucking talking shit, and then he like fuck turns around. He's like, oh my god, you're actually here. You're real. Choke slams The Rock. The Rock's dead. The lights go off. The Undertaker. I thought he fucking disappeared, but apparently not. Take a look at this. I fucking thought he disappeared. Hold on, I'm gonna play this. You guys are gonna see this in like the bottom right of your screen. That's him just sprinting off. Like after the lights went off, he just fucking took off from the side and just sprinted away, bro. Just sprinting. Has all these people fucking sprinting around him. Looks so fucking hilarious. Alright. So then that happens. So then he's gone. And then everyone's like almost like cleared like the ring. And then Cody Rhodes, Roman get up. There's a chair in the ring. I forgot how that chair got there. What the fuck? There must be a part of the match I'm missing. But anyways, it gets to a point where Roman's standing in the middle of the ring. Cody's slowly getting up. Roman has a chair in his hand. But then he looks to his left. Oh my god, I forgot about this part. Oh my god, how did I forget? My bad. Was this before or after John Cena? I forgot about it because of how fucking insignificant it was. What a fucking loser Seth Rollins was in this. The Shield music hits. I think this was after Rock. Yeah, okay. I think this was after Rock bottomed. Yeah, it was. After Rock bottoms John Cena, he's fucking standing there. And then the fucking Shield music hits. And I thought for a second Dean Ambrose's also gonna be there, but I'm like, there's no fucking way, bro. He's in AEW. Ain't no way fucking Tony's doing that shit. He's not doing that shit. So like, I knew it was gonna be just Seth. I was like, there's really no one else in the fucking Shield. So then this motherfucking Seth, everyone's like staring up like he's gonna come through like the crowd on like the hard cam side, you know. But then he comes from the other way, and it's almost like you don't even see him. He runs in the ring. The Rock sees him, but then Roman sprints into the camera angle and Superman punches this fucking geek who came in with the chair. That's where the chair came from. Holy shit, it all makes sense now. He came in with the chair. Seth Rollins came with the chair, immediately got Superman punched, and was just fucking dead. Was just fucking laying there flat, bro. Like a fucking cartoon character that just got fucking road killed, you know? It was just like, what? So I was like, wow, what a babyface fucking save from Seth Rollins. Just got fucking laid out. Didn't even touch anybody, bro. Didn't do... He was participating. He was participating. So then he got hit with that. Then the Undertaker thing happened. And then Roman Reigns is standing there in the middle of the ring, sees the chair, picks it up. He sees Cody on his right, using the ropes like to get up with like his fucking back turned to him. And then he looks to his left and he sees Seth. Oh my God, should I say it? He sees Seth freaking Rollins on his left. And now all of a sudden, his mind is going back to 2014. He completely blacked out. And this is where the storytelling is so masterful that they're paying off something from 2014. Like, in like the recent interviews, Roman was talking about how like he didn't even want like the Shield to disband, you know, whatever. It was like a fucking Vince called. And this is a moment where Roman had a choice. This tribal chief, this guy who's dominated and held the title for 3.5 years, almost like fucking 4. I'm pretty sure it was like 4. I think got that shit in 2020, but it was in August, so I guess it was like 3.5, whatever. Sure. This man who's been dominating for so long, been running reigns of terror, and just goes to show you everyone's human. Like, this was masterful storytelling, because in this moment Roman had a choice. He had a chair in his hand. He's defending his Universal Championship at Wrestlemania against Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is on one side getting up. Would have made the logical sense to hit Cody in the back with like that chair, you know, get the upper hand, win the match. But then he looks to his left and he sees Seth Rollins. And not only does he see Seth Rollins, but he sees Seth Rollins in a Shield outfit. And he's taken back to 2014 when he thought he had a brother and his brother fucking hit him in the back, stabbed him in the back, disbanded the Shield, broke up something that he loved and thought was going somewhere. And those thoughts started playing in Roman's head, and eventually it actually cost him the match, because he goes to hit Seth Rollins in the back with the chair. Seth Rollins falls on the bottom rope just like Roman did when he got hit with it back in 2014, and Roman puts the chair down. And he goes in the corner. He lines up for a spear on Cody. He's running at Cody. Cody kicks him in the face, turns him around, hits one crossroads, hits another crossroads, hits the third crossroads, goes for the cover. We get a 1, 2, 3. And Cody Rhodes is the new WWE Universal Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. I don't even know how to say it. There's literally so much words. Should just be the fuck WWE Championship. And Roman Reigns is the new fucking face of the WWE. And there's even clips going around. I even like saw it live when he's covering Roman. I don't even want to break kayfabe. Actually, I'm not even gonna bring it up. Cody Rhodes pins Roman Reigns, ends his 1,300 and I think 14 or 13 days as champion, something like that. It was either 13, 14, or 15. But he will not be beating Hulk Hogan's record. Wow. Just an ending. The fans go wild. Cody gets his moment. Brandy comes in the ring when he's holding the title. He's so happy. They embrace. Eventually, everyone fucking comes down. Apparently, Everyone who's been fucked over by the bloodline, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins came in back in late. Even fucking John Cena was in there. Everyone was in the ring, and then like after everyone was in the ring, you see them helping Seth Rollins back in the ring like a fucking loser, like got his ass beat. So literally everyone was in the ring. After the match, fucking Cody like even calls down Bruce Pritchard and Triple H, like just does this whole fucking celebration. It's like the coronation happened, embracing everybody. His mom came in the ring. He's not able to hand the title to Dusty, but is able to hand it to his mom. He gets on his knees and hands the title to his mom. His mom's holding the title. He's smiling. Great camera shot of that. Just a beautiful moment. Just the type of shit that makes your heart happy. And like when the show ends like that, you're like, man, I fucking love pro wrestling. Like you leave watching that show and you're like, man, I want to show this shit to like all my friends. Like when pro wrestling hits like that, like that's when it's the most enjoyable. And you're like, man, I would show this shit to anybody. And like, man, we gotta commend Roman Reigns, bro. What a reign. And like what a tide he lifted. He lifted a lot of people. He made Jey Uso like the person he is now. Never ever in my wildest imagination would I ever thought like Jey Uso would be a single star. I just thought he's gonna be like a take team person's brother forever. But like now he's actually like, now I could see him in that light. Like main event Jey Uso is actually a thing. Even in the beginning when he was doing the main event Jey Uso like thing, I was kind of like, but like now, seeing the way it is now, like main event star, he lifted up Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even though they're already like established, but he helped get them up more, helped them both main event. He lifted a lot of people up. And like, man, this fucking title reign, even though we're complaining, sometimes like it wasn't there a lot, you wouldn't see him for a while. Like the amount of good business that he did and the amount of people he helped up and helped raise, like that stuff is just incredible. Like he had a longer reign with this championship than like a lot of top stars had with like their top fucking babyface runs. Like I think his whole Universal Championship reign was like longer than Stone Cold's whole like a 1990 babyface run, like the run he had after like he got like the fucking title, on and off with like the whole Vince McMahon thing. I think his thing was longer. I think his reign was longer than the Attitude Era actually. And like, bro, I'm gonna get more into like tomorrow's video, but like Roman Reigns is just like the GOAT, not even just in the ring, but like out the ring. Like the way he does his interviews, because I was complaining during the press conference like yesterday that like a lot of these interviewers are like trying so hard to break fucking kayfabe, asking like, oh, so what do you feel about like the booking of this, whatever. I'm like, bro, don't ask fucking Mark questions like that. Like try to like keep it whatever. And Roman Reigns, when he gets asked those questions, it does a good job of like still staying in character, being able to answer questions real, but like not giving anything away. Like he is like he's a consummate professional, like just like a pro, the highest pro. Like you can understand why he's like the fucking face of the company, why he is who he is. Just absolutely fucking incredible. Like this was like my guy. Like after John Cena was gone, like Roman was my guy, and through all the trials and tribulations he had, like not being over, all this fucking battle he has against the fans, even though it's partially Vince. There's a lot of Vince actually. Roman was able to fucking find his way in this tribal chief run, which actually isn't even over. It's just like him losing the title. But now the whole story after him losing the title is another thing that's going to like carry on for like another year, where everyone starts fucking turning on him and all this stuff. He's going to go through his own battles without the title now. It's going to be so weird seeing him without the title, but this is like the right finish, and it was just a great fucking ending to the show. And night 2 was indeed better than night 1. And night 2 left me happy. I was happy. But I was almost kind of like mad. It was like kind of like short, because I think it was like 2.5 hours in, 2 hours 45 minutes, and the main event was starting. I was kind of like, damn, we should have do another match. Could have put fucking Bronson Reed on the show or something, Yeah, but it's just a great fucking finish, a great match, and like, holy shit. A lot of people were saying the match was like cinema. I think Stone Cold was supposed to be in the place of like the Undertaker, but I guess they couldn't reach an agreement. If it was Stone Cold, bro, probably would have actually made it even better. I'm not even gonna lie, but it was what it was. You know, it was what it was, and like it was almost like, it literally felt like fucking like Avengers Endgame. Everyone who like, I'm not even say everyone who Roman Reigns wrong, because there's a bunch of like Undertaker, you know, John Cena. I guess he did kind of wrong John Cena, but like just all these fucking people coming down, helping, literally getting involved. It's like WWE at his fucking best. Like, and just the story, I can't even get over it, because it's just getting emphasized on like social media so much about like how Roman had like that decision, like when Cody's standing up and Seth's standing up, and he should be hitting Cody. He's defending his title against Cody, but those emotions from such a long time ago ended up being his fucking downfall. It's like when you just like repeat that in your head, it's like just beautiful storytelling. Like even this one person saying Roman lost his greatest accomplishment because he saw Seth in Shield gear. He never ever got over it, and he never will. He chose to hit Seth, who was already down with the chair, instead of his opponent Cody. Insane depths of storytelling. And even though like Seth came down, was like a fucking nerd, and like just like what he got hit didn't help. Him wearing that fucking Shield gear is honestly what like ultimately helped in the end. Like him not even doing anything actually helped the most. Like him having that Shield gear on just triggered that thing, triggered that switch in Roman's mind that just like ultimately led to him using the chair on Seth. And it was so much that he could have hit Cody after, but he was just so focused on the chair shot to like Seth, focused on getting him out of the ring. Then after he was right back to Cody, and by then he didn't even have like the chair in his hand. And man, cinema. That's night number 2, baby. Like, I'm going overtime. You know, I got fucking work in the morning. This went fucking 50 minutes, 50-minute review. I thought it was going to be like a half an hour review of night 2. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Have a lot more thoughts. We'll have a lot more thoughts tomorrow after like some news starts fucking rolling in. But I just wanted to get quick thoughts out there. But that was night number 2. We'll go over press conference stuff probably tomorrow as well. But man, magical night. And when the ending is good, you know, you just fucking feel good about everything. And that's how I feel right now. Just fucking feel happy, you know, happy to be a fan. And the Raw after Mania with Triple H in charge of part of the Triple H era. This is the first Raw after Mania after that last one fucking last year hit like a bunch of fucking bricks in the head, you know, like did not hit at all, you know, did not hit the spot at all. But this one's gonna be crazy. So we're about to see a new era. Everyone's talking about a new era. We're about to see it tomorrow or today, whatever you want to call it, on Monday Night Raw. Can't wait for you guys all to watch it too. We'll talk about it. Can't even wait, bro. What a magical ending to a WrestleMania weekend. We'll do this again next year. Another WrestleMania XLI, you know. Can't wait to see like the faces are going to be at that one. Tiffany Stratton's probably going to be there. Braun Breaker's going to be at that one. You know, we're going to fucking see some new faces, great matches, great new stories to tell throughout the year. Probably going to get Seth and probably going to get Cody Rock at SummerSlam, and then like maybe Rock and Roman next year. And also can't wait to find out the next location of WrestleMania 41. So yeah, holy shit, so much going on. Like wrestling Twitter, when like awesome shit's happening, whatever, it's awesome. It's an awesome place to be, and that's the time I choose to go on it. But yeah, guys, with that being said, this has been Eric. We will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. And WrestleMania weekend is officially... Actually, I'm not going to say it's officially over. I'll say it's officially over after... No, I'm saying it's over. And WrestleMania weekend is officially over. Let's do it again for WrestleMania 41, baby.